So we're talking about St. John Passion. We're taking a little detour at the moment to talk about palindrome. Do you know what a palindrome is? Well, a palindrome, here's a palindrome, the name Hannah, it's a girl's name, and you see it's the same both ways. You start here, you start there. Every Hannah I have ever met is totally disgusted when someone comes up and says, you know what? If we spell your name backwards, it's still Hannah, so Hannahs don't like that. Here's a really good one. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama. That's an excellent one. A man, a plan, it works backwards. That's what, you know, my puppies are really, they have a kind of palindrome. It's a bone, please. So really, this is a palindrome, isn't it? Same both ends. Let's take the palindrome concept to J.S. Bach and the St. John Passion. Every few songs of the 67 or 68 in the St. John Passion, we have something called a chorale. We find ourselves in a chorale desert, somewhere in the middle of the whole thing. A chorale desert, and we go for a total of 12 songs without a chorale. And then the other side of the one that is going to come, we have 11 more. So there's a great big gap. Chorales, this is telling us something. Bach is now doing something clever. He is preparing for the chorale, and I always forget the word, heart piece. He's waiting to show us the heart piece, the chorale that absolutely sums up what all this is about. So the chorale, our Lord in prison cell confined, but at the same time he's talking about the victory as a result of that imprisonment. It makes us free. So this is at the very center. Now, palindrome, more. Let's think some more about it. We have some choruses in here, which for some reason Bach uses the same music twice to carry a different set of words. When you take a look at the pattern, you'll see palindrome. So either side of this wonderful heart piece in the middle, we have a couple of choruses which have the same melody. Da 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 da. And the first one is, we have a sacred law. The second one is, if thou let this man go. So, okay, now we're developing palindrome. So, either side. Let's go a little bit further, and we have more choruses. One is, crucify him, crucify him. And the other side is, away with him, crucify him. As we reach further either side of the heart piece there, we take a look at the first one, which is called See, We Hail Thee, King of the Jews. Here are the soldiers mocking Jesus. Well, later on, the parallel piece at the other end, we have a song which goes like this. It's a priest responding because Pilate has arranged for a sign to be put up where Jesus is being crucified, saying, the King of the Jews. And now the high priest is saying, write thou not the King of the Jews. Instead write, he said, I am the King of the Jews. Bach he's got all these incredible themes, but he has a need to make the architecture just perfectly fit this. Palindrome. Puppies, you're being very nice, and I haven't given you your palindrome yet. Do you see this here, puppies? Puppies. This is a palindrome. See? It's the same both ends. This is a would you like a treat? Treat! It's a palindrome. Too big for you guys. How about these guys here? 2 palindromes, one for each of you.